If I had a nickel for every time Alibi has won during this, well, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. I'm very proud of you guys, you know? Your dicks think a lot like mine, so it's good. I think. Someone finally took down Dokkaebi after stomping her first 3 opponents, and I just wish I was getting stomped by Dokkaebi, but you know, moving on. Welcome back to Viewers Pick Who's Hotter. If you haven't watched the first video, go and watch that after this one. Or watch it now, as long as you come back to this one. Either way, watch the videos. Alright, so now we're on to round 2. All of these people that we're gonna go through have won one round against an opponent. Even if it was a bad opponent or a good opponent, they beat an opponent to get here. Zofia versus Caveira. Alright, next. Caveira obviously won. You don't even need to hear anything else. 86% Caveira, 14% Zofia. Wasn't even fucking close. I'm surprised 14% of you weird fucks voted Zofia. Maybe y'all don't want to die after having sex with Caveira, but I mean, fuck. Worth it.
What do you mean by that?
Solace versus Ram. Both of them are weird. One may want to fuck you. So, I mean, you gotta be scared of Ram trying to ram something in. And Solace, you don't know much shit about, so you gotta like someone in uniform if you like Solace. Like, you don't have much to go on. And y'all weird fucks like pegging apparently. 62% of you are not scared to get rammed in the bunghole over 38% Solace. So Ram moves on. I mean, this is your vote, not mine, so I can't force anything, but like, kinda gay. And Osa versus Alibi. It's really weird that Alibi has made it past 2 opponents now. If I had a nickel for every time Alibi has won during this, well, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. And they both weren't even fucking close. 87 to 13. Is Alibi like a serious contender that we have to be scared of apparently? Because she's playing against trash opponents, but like, could she go on to win it all? Absolutely not, but it's a fun thing to think about. Now we have IQ, Mommy IQ, like just look at this image. I know it's fan art, but sheesh, versus this other fan art with Mommy Milker's Frost. Sheesh. You can't go wrong either way, truthfully. But I lean more IQ, and so do you. 57% IQ, 43% Frost. And we have Hibana versus Mira. Crazy Head Lady versus Hibana, who could tie their hair back, so you also know might be Crazy Head. However, I'm surprised it's as close as it is with how many people have a Mira obsession. But Mira still won. 54% to 46%. I didn't know that many of you liked Hibana that way. Wasn't familiar with your game, as the youngs would say. Mira moves on. And we're just gonna go through this one. Dokkaebi absolutely obliterated Nomad in the first round. Not even fucking close. So, can Amaru make it even close? Absolutely fucking not. 4% of the votes went to Amaru and 96% of the votes went for Dokkaebi, and no one should be surprised in the slightest. Cause damn! Alright, moving on. Azami versus Ayana. This is a good matchup. They're both not 10s, but they're both really fucking hot. Like, I can stand up from my desk, but like, it hit it. It hit the desk. But I can still stand up. Some of these I can't even stand up, obviously, you know. What the fuck? 37.6% Azami, 62.4% Ayana. Ayana won. Alright, move on. Move on. I can't. These two won a redemption round match to get back into the bracket, and then won against another person who just did what they did. And again, it still wasn't even close. I'm sorry, Twitch. Twitch worked your ass off for 24%. Respectable 24% when you're versing Ella at 76%. Yeah, Ella won. I mean, Ella made it out of the loser bracket. Are we surprised? She versed Caveira in the first round. She probably shouldn't have even been in the loser bracket, but I'm stupid and didn't order the bracket properly. So, I mean, 2 1 seeds faced each other. So, I mean, it's not surprising that Ella won. I'm saying a lot of words without a lot of substance. Moving on. So this is round 3. There's only 4 matchups in round 3. There are 4 important matchups, but there's 4 matchups. And it's about fucking time Alibi got fucking knocked out of this thing. 13% of the votes to Alibi. If it's only 13, it's gotta mean she's playing against someone really good or she's really bad. I think both are decently explanations, especially when you see Caveira is the other choice at 87%, which makes me even question, do people really like Alibi? Because 13% is a lot when opposed to Caveira. Just surprised. But yeah, we move on. Dokkaebi versus Ayana. Now, I think if we combine Dokkaebi's last two opponents, it was like 7% and another 7%, so it's probably around like 15% of the votes combined against Dokkaebi, and that's about what Ayana got, 18%. So, I mean, even if you combine all three of them, Dokkaebi still absolutely fucking stomps. And again, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's not even fucking close. I mean, we already did the damn, but we could do it again, like damn. All right, you get the point, though. Then it's IQ versus Mira. This was a tough one for you guys. There was a lot of comments on this one. Speaking of, let's go through some comments. Like this comment from Syphilis. I'm sure that's not his name, but it sure looks like Syphilis R6. These are literally the two hottest Rainbow Six Siege operators. These are my wifes, and I can't choose between them. I love them both equally. IQ, I refuse to elaborate. This is hard, like my cack.
What?
Now to the results, after reading some comments. Mira versus IQ. One had 52% and one had 48%. It was a close matchup, but y'all like the ass more than you like BJ's, and you know what? I support it. IQ, good job. Shake that ass. Yeah! Now we got Ram versus Ella. And again, you guys are weird. Why did Ram get 33% of the votes? Y'all trying to tell me something without actually saying it. Because Ella only got 67% of the votes, but Ella did win. But y'all trying to tell me something that she made it this far and still got 33% of the votes. You guys like to get rammed. It's okay. Oh, and that was the last matchup for round 3. I thought I still had one more. I didn't say that out loud. Okay, but round 4. For round 4, there's only 2 matchups. Probably the 4 baddest women on the list. I think you guys did a good job. I think these are my top 4 too. I don't know if Mira makes the top 4, but she's definitely top 5, so she made it right at the edge too. So I'm very proud of you guys. You know, your dicks think a lot like mine, so it's good. I think.
Oh my gosh, I gotta edit that out, man.
Anyway. IQ versus Dokkaebi, a very, very bad matchup. Dokkaebi has stomped her last 3 opponents. Do you guys continue the onslaught of Dokkaebi, or does IQ with that thick ass pull it off? She does. And I think I would have chose Dokkaebi, but you guys chose IQ, and honestly, it's not like it's super far off. It's not, they're both absolute baddies. You guys chose IQ, 53% IQ, 47% Dokkaebi. Someone finally took down Dokkaebi after stomping her first 3 opponents, and I just wish I was getting stomped by Dokkaebi, but you know, moving on. Which, if you're paying attention, the only 2 left are Caveira and Ella. Caveira and Ella faced off in the first round. This is the rematch, the grudge match. Will Caveira win again, or will there be enough people to change their votes or new voters from the polls for Ella to pull it off? And some people like an underdog story. 66% of people chose Ella and 34% of people chose Caveira. People like an underdog story. And we'll just read one comment from this one. I'm not saying she's unattractive, but Caveira would probably kill me if I ever tried something that she doesn't like. So I gotta go with Ella. And honestly, it's a good thought process. I agree with it. I think I go with Ella for the same reasons. Which means, for round 5, the last matchup, it is IQ versus Ella. Probably not the matchup I would have chose, but it's the matchup you chose, which is all that matters. And if I'm being honest, I haven't even looked at the results on this one yet. So I'm gonna look at them at the same time as you guys. Who do you think is hotter, Ella or IQ? The championship. And I need a drum roll. I mean, what else can I add in the edit? I need another drum roll. No, add a third drum roll. At 58% versus 42%. So a decisive decision by 8 whole percent. Well, 16 technically, but I mean, but it's 8% difference if it was at 50-50s, but it's a 16%. At a 16% difference. This is a long drum roll. IQ has won against Ella. IQ, you guys think, is the hottest Rainbow Six Siege operator. And the fan art proves it. I mean, there's a lot of IQ fan art. It really isn't hard to find IQ fan art, and I mean, you're gonna see most of it in this video. I mean, it's not hard. You guys have made a lot of it, you corny fucking bastards. Now take your hand off your cock. This is the end of the video, so definitely take your hand off your cock, because you're only gonna see me for the rest of the video, which would be really weird if you had your hand still on your cock. I mean, maybe you're holding out hope that you see another image of IQ, but I mean, it'd be really weird if you still have your hand in your cock, especially after me saying you have a hand on your cock 4 times in a row. I mean, maybe I should be flattered? It's really weird, too? I don't know. Just take your hand off your cock. Let's roll the outro.